Back to School series with a look at keeping kids safe from armed guards to arming teachers. Finding ways to protect students from an armed threat is a major priority for school districts all across our country. But are we doing enough to protect our children? Securing schools does come at a cost. Some districts either can't or just won't spend the extra money. Unlike one Indiana school, it is dubbed the safest school in America. Columbine, Sandy Hook, Parkland, Uvalde. Just a few of the names synonymous with school shootings. It's a unique fraternity none wanted to be in and that no one wants to join. Unimaginable terror at the hands of a gunman who, with little effort, violates the sanctity of a school building and opens fire, killing dozens of children and teachers and forever scarring those communities. But what's being done to prevent future attacks? Today, NewsNation asking, how are schools protecting unsuspecting teachers and students as we head into a new year? In New York, the Watertown City School District made major upgrades to its security. From the time you walk up, you're under surveillance. Newly installed cameras, locked and reinforced doors, secure screening areas greet you before you ever get inside the building. Alarms, blue lights, and a PA system is installed to send emergency alerts to a network of support. In Ohio, your child's teacher could be packing a gun. It's the result of a controversial new law allowing teachers and school staff to carry guns with 24 hours of firearms training. But unions and teacher organizations have concerns about guns in school, no matter who has them. One Las Vegas school district added an instant alert system allowing staff to be in direct contact with police in the event of an emergency. And from New Jersey to Kansas City, several school districts across the country will require students to have transparent backpacks this school year. They'll monitor students' social media, and some school entrances will be outfitted with metal detectors, adding another layer of protection at entrances to buildings. After Uvalde, the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement doubled the number of school marshal training programs offered to schools. Like this program, designed to offer intense simulations of a school attack played out with fake guns, bullets, and full tactile gear. Texas is also adding perimeter fencing, security cameras, additional law enforcement personnel, and additional training for officers, all to prevent another school shooting like the one that took the lives of 19 children and 2 teachers in May.
If you have a bad guy with a gun, you've got to address it, and it needs to be with a good guy with a gun.
One school system that's prepared for almost anything is right in the heart of Indiana, Southwestern High School in Shelbyville. Bullet-resistant doors, alarm systems, cameras everywhere linked to the sheriff's department, drills, even exploding smoke cannons called the hot zone. They call it the safest school in America. The system cost $400,000, but officials say it's worth it to keep students safe.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Well, right now, every classroom should be protected by a secure door. The majority of children that are shot, it's in the classroom. Children should not have to try to barricade their door to live.
Donald Jones is the president of Net Talent Incorporated, the company that designed and installed the security system at Southwestern High School. And he says the main reason every school district doesn't have a similar system is simple: money. In all our research, NewsNation found the biggest obstacle to adding additional security to schools was a lack of funding. The need for additional school resource officers, upgrades to security systems, construction costs, and counseling services all require funds many school districts just don't have. Net Talon's bullet-resistant classroom doors alone cost $4,500 a pop. Now multiply that by every classroom door in every school building district-wide, it all adds up. But the cost of a young life is greater.
If you have an attack on the school and you lose 20, 30 children, it's not even a question of whether it was worth it or not. For every parent, their child is the most precious thing they have in the world. So we shouldn't have this threat, but we do. And we should be able to make sure the children get home.
Of course, keeping our children safe at school is a top priority. One teacher is taking matters and the responsibility into his own hands. Jason Winder is a high school history teacher in Utah, where it is legal for teachers to be armed at school. Jason, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Nicole.
So, Jason, you do carry your gun daily. Of course, not all teachers are on board with this. Tell us, do you think arming teachers is the right response to these mass shootings, and why or why not?
Yeah, it really comes down to it's a very personal question, and it's definitely not for everyone. I don't know anyone that's promoting arming all teachers. It should definitely be a choice, and that choice should. I hope that teachers get to have that choice. In the state of Utah, it's a very Second Amendment friendly state, and we get to make that choice individually. Other states have training programs, like Ohio just stated earlier in the program, 24 hours of training. Florida has the Guardian program. But when it comes down to it, even if a school has a resource officer in there, if they're in a different part of the school, a different part of the campus, it could be minutes before that resource officer shows up. And that could be the difference between, unfortunately, a massive tragedy happening.
Right.
And so I just like having the opportunity to make that decision for myself and for my students.
And we know that these tragedies, unfortunately, do happen. Jason, you say it's all about choice. So what do you say to those critics, whether they're fellow teachers, staff, parents, who maybe say arming teachers is just not the right approach? The funding should instead be put toward other security measures.
Yeah, for sure. My first thing is we're not trying to arm all teachers. I'm not promoting that in any way. What we really want to do is give people choice. Sorry.
Well, some people, say that even, I know you say you don't think that they all should be armed, but some people would say no teacher should be armed. What's your response?
Yeah, it's just another tool that we have. It's another tool that we have in education, in our daily lives. We unfortunately look at Uvalde and see that the cops were there, but going through that, hearing about it and seeing it on TV and seeing it all unfold, you wonder if there's a teacher in that classroom who was armed, would the outcome be different?
Right.
Would they have a chance to protect their students? And I don't know that I personally would want to live with knowing that I could, and not having the ability to protect my students when I can.
Well, high school teacher, history teacher in Utah, Jason Winder, we thank you so much for giving us the time today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.